I wanted to make one more comment here, specifically on Alexander Ovechkin. And I saw his name trending this morning on Twitter, and I was instantly wondering, well, did he say something? Or obviously with what's happening right now in Europe and Ukraine and Russia, was he connected to something, or what was the development? So obviously I'm searching, through Twitter trying to figure out why is he trending at, 7 a.m. Pacific time. And it's largely due to the fact that people are wondering, okay, when will he comment on this? What will he say after being a proponent of Russia and Vladimir Putin? And what will he come back with? And when will he be available to the media? And to be honest, just kind of sifting through what was actually going on, which was a bunch of nothing. It was just speculating about him and his past and what that's going to lead to in the immediate future. It kind of put a sour taste in my mouth, honestly. Now, I realize what he has supported in the past, whether that was wholeheartedly or whether that was part of an agreement or something, I don't know. And I also realize, too, that people are interested to hear from him, just like a lot of other players from that region, I'm sure were popular requests today, whether they wanted to talk about it or not. But what I want to go back to is pressing him to talk. Now, there's two ways about this. If he wanted to say something today, it's free speech. Let him take the microphone at a podium and say, all right, who's got questions? Or let him come out with a prepared statement. That's fine. That's what he would want to do. But to think that, the media really needs to know what Alexander Ovechkin thinks about Russia's invasion of Ukraine, I just think it's not today. And a lot of people on Twitter, I put out, and I'll just read what I said. Well, here's what I said. Unless Ovechkin comments are going to instantly bring world peace, I'm not sure of their tangible value here and now. No offense. If he wants to talk, that's a right. But let's not force this for clicks. And there were a lot of people afterwards who said, well, he's made statements in the past, so now he's got to own up to them, and now he's got to be accountable. But what is that going to do? What is that going to solve? You may be right about that. He may need to be held to a certain amount of accountability. I'd also tell you there's a lot of professional figures and athletes in the sporting world and outside of it that need to be held to certain accountabilities. But for Ovechkin to speak today, is it going to save a life? Is it going to change the course of what's happening? No. Why do we need that noise today? Unfortunately, this is not going away. So this didn't need to happen today. Honestly, doesn't need to happen anytime soon. He's a hockey player who happens to be from Russia. He's an influential figure there. He's an influential figure here. He's got family back there. He makes his living out here. What are you expecting him to say? Are you just interested? Are you gawking at this? Like, ooh, let's see what you have to say now. So we can let's get ready to type this up, tweet it out, make an article so people click on it. I don't even know all his beliefs or backgrounds. I really don't. And I guess I kind of respect the fact that the Caps and or he said, you know what, not today. It's not the right time for any of that. Whether he's going to say something that most people will like or dislike, that's the other part of it. Now that the background is kind of spelled out, he's just going to dig his hole deeper in with everybody and divide people even more, or he's going to go back on his word and then people are going to criticize him for that. What good is any of this going to bring? So no offense, I guess what I'm here to sum it up with is that Alexander Ovechkin, we don't need to hear from you right now. Maybe at some point, maybe there is some value to that, but unless you're going to do something tangible to bring peace to this situation, I'll wait. I'll wait for when it's right for you to talk. I do not need media forcing you to do this, requesting you to do this. Why is the media? Why are you doing this? Because you really want to put that article out, don't you? I don't need it.